Good morning to you all, viewers and subscribers. Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all, family, friends, and well wishers. Anywhere where you I beg you, make you carry this greeting while the will give you this early Sunday morning. Anyway, my wonderful people, I just want to say happy Sunday to you all, my viewers, my subscribers, family members, well wishers, haters, commentators. Anywhere where you I beg you, make you carry this Ubunga greeting. Why don't we give you this early Monday morning? Well, my wonderful people, make on to do what? Make on to hear the headline where we get here. According to Mazi Simon Ekpa, he don't carry a very Ubunga wakao come to come out for the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his deteriorating health condition. In fact, as it stands now, he don't talk to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if he buy for inside the DSS dungeon. According to him, he said if nothing is done urgently. Well, I thought the last time we spoke about this health issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his specialists have been allowed to attend to him. So I don't really know what is happening or what is triggering this broadcast coming from Mazi Simon Ekpa, Ekpo. Wahala Otti Poji, according to my Yoruba friends. Anyway, my good people, I beg you, as we're about to proceed now, make it just take 1 minute of your time. Subscribe, like, comment, and pata of them all. Make sure that this message, you share it. Everybody need to get to know what is happening, or the health condition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all that etc. that is happening on that very DSS called a dungeon. Let's go there, my good people. We'll take the headlines. According to our tradition, they will come back to expatiate on the very news we have for my people this day. Nnamdi Kanu may die in DSS detention if nothing is done urgently, according to Mazi Simon Ekpa. According to the Nigerian Republic, he said military force can escalate conflict. Russia warns ECOWAS. They want this Tunumbu, mellow down, negotiate. Your counterpart will no be say your counterpart self. The people will don't turn you to slaves simply because you cannot use illegitimacy to tackle illegitimacy. According to my English people, and South Africans have come out and make it clear, rub it right on our faces. Let us to know that there's no anywhere that our president can be able to be jumping up and down and want to invade the Niger Republic, which you said that they do coup, coup by gun, and your own you do coup by annex. Coup na coup. You do coup and to find yourself at the seat of power. And now you want to castigate or invade another countries who have done their own coup. All in the name, they want the best for their citizens. And you want to invade there. Now Russia don't come out, come they want to now say, make on leave all these Westerners. This Western ally, UK, US, Germany, France, where don't they took on and say, make on hit any single packam you hit on that Nigeria, my dear, it's going to turn to a proxy war. If Kai is not taken, it's going to turn to what do they call it? Third World War, according to the news we are watching early this morning. So make gonna hear the warning of Alhaji Putin who say make gonna no try go use a military force. So on when invade ECOWAS, make gonna do it what they call diplomacy, according to my Oyibo people. Okay, Innoson Motors don't come out now to defend Alex Otti of Abia State because we hear say the man go for Toyota, go purchase Ubunga 20 cars. We want give to his Operation Flush in Abia State, newly inaugurated security outfit to take care of what is happening in that very particular region. So people come they talk say this man we think say you be a good man. We think say you want promote locally made things. Why you go leave Innoson, go to buy? Not minding that his maybe chief of staff or whatever have come out now to defend him and said the time that needed that vehicles, the Innoson have no such in the stock. So that is why they have to seek other options simply because the urgency they need to attend to the issue of security in Abia State. So now Innoson on his own, the owner of Innoson Motors, IVM, have come out now to to clear the air on this very particular issue. In fact, he don't come out now to defend Alex Otti. Okay, when we come back, we are going to know what he said. Whether waiting Otti assistant or be PA tell us in the yesterday whether not true or not, we will find out when we come back. According to Mumu Adamu Garoba, he talk say ECOWAS distracting Tinubu from delivering promises to Nigeria. Yes, it is a very vital point. Nobody is seeing this in from this very direction, because before you know it now, 4 complete years will be over. And what we will hear is that because of ECOWAS issue, that is why he couldn't perform. Give him another chance for another 4 years. We are changing exchange rate now. A dollar is going to almost 1,000 naira. Fuel increment is around the corner. They are going to increase fuel before the end of this month. Insecurity is still ravaging our nation. Economy is dying day by day. Inflation, both full inflation and the other inflations, don't hit the country very hard. Flood is around the corner. All these challenges, the so-called president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria did not see that he need to tackle all these things. He forgot about all of them. All the promises he made to Nigerians, all of them have swept under the carpet. Now, he wants to invade another country simply because he said his country, they want to take power by force. While you are the one that tell your followers during the what they call election period or during campaigning period that power is not served a la carte. In other words, get it, grab it, seal it. Anyhow you can do it and run with it. So now the Nigerian Republic have done their own. Now they have already grabbed the power, they have already sealed it, and they have already running with it. You want to go there and invade. You better also understand that power is not served a la carte. That's exactly what they did. They follow your, what do they call it? Your motto. That power is not served a la carte. So now, the promise you made to Nigerians, nothing is really working. Very soon you are going to complete 100 days in office. And you tell us in your Chatham House speech that you're going to hit the ground running. Now we have run into crisis. Now the total country have run into insecurity. That brought you to that office. Anyway, all these things started one day, and one day all of them must end. ECOWAS is starting Tinubu from delivering promises to Nigerians. Adamu Garoba, I don't start now to defend him. Because I know say, on a more surely come out now and say, oh, because of what happened in the jail, what happened in the jail have nothing to do with Nigerians. It have nothing to do with your maintaining the position as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which you make promise to defend, to uphold, and also to protect lives and properties. But now no lives is being protected and no properties have been protected. The other day, I think last fortnight, 30 people were killed in Plateau State for nothing's sake. No any war, nothing, just terrorists and bandits invade the community and begin to kill people, burning people's houses. People in their sleeps were burned to ashes. He didn't say anything about it, whereby Nigeria is fighting their own war and want to create another different war altogether. You don't have good advice, because this person that is advising you, all these Western allies you are hearing from, imagine Kamala, what do they call him, US vice president calling you. They never mean to well for Nigeria or for Africans. All of them are fighting for their own selfish interests, or interest they have on the mineral resources that's coming from Africa that they use to boast world power and world this and world that. Troops don't neutralize 3 bandits and recover arms and ammunition in Kaduna. Uzodinma, he don't dump his running mate, his deputy, and now picks another running mate. Be like saying a woman he picked this time. Enjoyment allowances. Some of our colleagues got only 2 million naira. Senator Nengi fought Akpabio. A government that came into power illegally has no moral right to question a similar process. Labour Party queries President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And that is why he is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that he legitimizes his staying in the office. Because if there's anything that happens now, my dear brothers and sisters, that election petition tribunal is over. Because it's going to elapse the complete 3 months being given to them to tackle the issue in the election petition tribunal. So my wonderful people, please, starting your seatbelt. We are about to take off now. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, or get pata of them all. Share the message. Thank you. Simon Ekpa, a Biafran agitator and separatist, has raised an alarm that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, is in a critical condition. Kanu has been in detention in the facility of the Nigerian Secret Police, which is DSS, since he was abducted in June of 2021 in Kenya and extraordinarily extradited to Nigeria to face trial for treasonable felony despite the Court of Appeal freeing the IPOB leader from terrorism and treasonable felony charges last year. Ekpa, a self-proclaimed disciple of Kanu, said the separatist leader's health was deteriorating, stressing that he may die in the DSS detention if nothing was done urgently. He vowed that those involved would not go unpunished if anything should happen to Kanu. On his Twitter handle Saturday morning, he wrote, "Biafran Republic government in exile at BG breaking. Nnamdi Kanu is very sick and may die in DSS if nothing is done or not released soon. I wish to inform Biafrans that Onyendu is very sick right now. He is in the worst state ever. If Nnamdi Kanu dies in DSS, let them know that none of those involved in this crime will be free. And I ask you, Nnamdi Kanu is not using phone in the detention. They don't allow him to use phone, not any gadgets. Who is giving you this information? You don't have a lawyer you send to represent Nnamdi Kanu whether at the federal or the state level. Then how do you get to know that Nnamdi Kanu is sick? Make it not be say you are indirectly praying for him to die so that you can become the Olori of everything. Because nobody knows unless you go there to visit. And you have not sent anybody to go there to visit Nnamdi Kanu. Only coming out to tell you that Nnamdi is very, very sick. Give us empirical facts and evidence. How we find out that he is very sick. He is not using phone. He is not using a Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever. Then how do you find out he is very, very sick? Yes, I know that his health has not been in a good shape. But how do you get to know? Simon Ekpa. Now all this your assumption, they criticize you all the time. If you have sent anybody, just let us know that yes, that somebody went there to visit him and the person confirmed that he is very, very sick. Military force can escalate conflict. Russia warns ECOWAS. Russia has issued a warning to the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, over planned military intervention in the ongoing political tension in Niger Republic. Russia warned that such action could escalate the crisis if care is not taken. Leaders of ECOWAS member states on Thursday resolved to deploy a standby force in a bid to restore constitutional democracy to Niger and reinstate the ousted President Muhammadu Bazoum. ECOWAS chairperson President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria made it clear that no option is off the table, including the use of force as a last resort. Russia, however, said a military solution could lead to a protracted confrontation. We believe that a military solution to the crisis in Niger could lead to a protracted confrontation in that African country and to a sharp destabilization of the situation in the Sahel region as a whole, the Russian foreign minister said. Russia has not formally backed the coup leaders. They have not formally backed the coup leaders. So people who are insinuating or who are making some kind of debunks or who are insinuating that Russia have formally backed the coup in Niger or Mali or whatever, maybe they might be in Mali, but they have not indirectly or directly supported the coup leaders in Niger Republic. Innoson defends Otti over purchase of Toyota vehicles for security in Abia State. Chairman of Innoson Vehicle Manufacturing Company, Innocent Chukuma, has faulted the media attacks on Abia State Governor Alex Otti for his recent purchase of 20 Toyota branded vans for security agencies in Abia State. Chukuma, who stated this on Friday at Mvose, Isialangwa, South Local Government area during his visit to Abia State Governor Alex Otti, described Otti as a #1 promoter of the Innoson brand. He is the #1 marketer of Innoson. Most of the vehicles bought by the government in this state, Abia, are Innoson vehicles, and they are happy with the vehicles as well. He thanked Otti for his continued patronage and support towards promoting locally made products. On the current brouhaha that Otti shunned Innoson Motors for Toyota, Chukwuma defended the governor, saying that Otti had placed an order for 20 security pickup vans from his company, which the government needed urgently but were not available at that period of demand, as Innoson had run out of stock at that period. This is what they call leadership. How many times have Nigeria or other governors will come out and defend whatever critics they had? No. When you criticize finish, they will just go to the Ida Kakos and say, "Look, leave those monkeys." They even calling us monkeys. We that voted them, they call us all sorts of names in their inner Kakos meeting, but nobody, the media will not carry it. Look at how Otti come out and explain how everything is, and they not as well as a good leader, and that hold the people accountable on whatever they do. He have come out now to do what? To state categorically, look at how it is. Thank you for the explanation, my dear brother. He noted that this company's inability to supply the 20 vans at the urgent period of need may have informed the governor's option for another brand, which, according to Chukwuma, should not end Otti criticisms. The founder of Nigeria's indigenous vehicle manufacturing company, who also used the visit to announce his company's plans to establish compressed natural gas (GNG), compressed natural gas, that's CNG, plant in Abia for use by diesel and petrol vehicles, disclosed that Innoson Motors is presently negotiating with the officials of the Abia state government to set up a servicing and vehicles repairing center in the state. Receiving the business mogul, Governor Otti promised to maintain his support for the Nigerian indigenous vehicle manufacturing company and disclosed his administration has already purchased no fewer than 40 Innoson brands of vehicles. He added that arrangements were ongoing to procure more vehicles, including 24 vehicles for members of Abia State House of Assembly. The government reminded the Innoson chairman that his own governor's official vehicle was still awaited from his company, to which the car maker quickly promised to deliver by next week. He assured the Innoson Motors of the Abia State government readiness to partner with the brand, saying that the initiatives would create jobs for Abia youths and contribute to the state's economic growth. And that is a simple truth, because they will also be paying taxes to the government. Well done, Innoson Motors and Otti. I like this pally. Daily Post recalls that Abia's political space has been awash in the past 4 days with mounds of criticisms from the opposition members against Governor Otti's purchase of Toyota vehicles for security agencies during the launch of Abia's combined security outfit called Operation Crush or Operation Flush, anyone it be. The opposition members, including some PDP chieftains, have faulted the governor for shunning Innoson for another brand, despite the fact that he used Nigerian brands to campaign before his election as governor. And I ask you, PDP that's criticizing, have you people taking time to criticize what did they call him? This Eflefu, where they for Enugu State, Peter Mba. Peter Mba did not even come out to tell the public, yes, either he made order with or he made contact with Innoson or not. Look at how the people came out and criticize everything. But during the time of a PDP is the one that's heading Enugu State. Nobody go there to criticize them. None of you was even saying anything. Not even Momo. But now you are very quick to criticize somebody who have bought over 40 vehicles from that same Innoson. Dara, because it is not your party member. That is why every Dick and Harry will open mouth and begin to criticize. Chill. ECOWAS is starting Tinubu from delivering promises to Nigerians, and Mugaroba laments. And this is what will make him to know that if he managed to sustain that seat, another 4 years will going to be like hell to him. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Adamu Garoba, has warned members of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, not to distract President Tinubu from delivering his core mandate to Nigeria. Garoba described the ECOWAS bloc as an empty shell without Nigeria, claiming ECOWAS is trying to lure Tinubu to help them in their failures and that of their French masters. In a post via his social media platform, On Saturday, the APC chieftain advised ECOWAS members to return to their home countries and clean their houses before calling somebody to come and do so for them. Garba has also accused some member states of ECOWAS of betraying Nigeria's efforts when it is fighting and sticking its whole neck for ECOWAS. He wrote, "While we are fighting and sticking our whole neck in the name of ECOWAS, the same member states are betraying our efforts right within the folks. I beg ECOWAS should stop distracting our president. They should let him focus on delivering his core mandate to Nigeria. We Nigerians trust and believe in our president's capacity to do the right things for our country. We cannot save former Fed Niger leaders and their colonial members from their obvious failures. The so-called ECOWAS bloc are empty shell without Nigeria. They are trying to lure our president to help them in their failures and that of their French masters. While we have a lot to do in Nigeria and we need our president to focus on our country, they should all go back to their home countries and clean their houses and leave us alone. We have a lot to do in Nigeria and we need 8 unseasoned years of President Tinubu to help us fix things in Nigeria. This is our priority. 8 unseasoned years. True to neutralize 3 bandits, recover arms, ammunition, all happens in Kaduna State. It can never pass Kaduna South. The Nigerian Army said troops of 1 division neutralized 3 bandits and recovered arms and ammunition in a Kabode village of the Chikun local government area and the Birnin Yero village of Ibabi local government area of Kaduna State, all in southern Kaduna. In a statement, Musa Yahya, acting deputy director, Army Public Relations, 1 Division, Nigerian Army, said troops acted on credible intelligence before contact with marauding bandits and criminal elements. He said the troops recovered 1 AK-47 rifle loaded with 28 rounds of 7.62 mm, 1 camo jungle hat, 3 mobile phones, 1 head warmer, 1 MP3 player, charms, and 1,305 naira. It was a poor bandits, yo. He revealed that on August 10, 2023, the troops acted on credible intelligence following a reported case of kidnapped victims in Dambaba village in Igabi. According to the statement, troops led ambush at Birnin Yero. On sighting the troops, bandits took to their heels and abandoned all 10 kidnapped victims, adding that the rescued kidnapped victims have been given medical attention and reunited with their families. The general officer commanding 1 Division Nigerian Army and Force Commander Operation Wade Punch, Major General B.A. Alabi, commended the troops and pleaded with the communities to continue to avail the ministry and other security agencies with timely and credible intelligence. Uzodinjo picks a running mate and dumps deputy. The governor of Imo State and the governorship candidate of the All Poverty Congress APC, Hope Uzodinjo, has dumped his deputy, placed Njoko ahead of the November 11, 2023 governorship election in the state. He went now and chose somebody who have a public figure so that people will vote for them out of sympathy. That's exactly what he did, because him and his deputy can never find favor in the eyes of the Imolites. He used the brain of Imo people. Now, it's left for Imo people to decide whether they are going to vote for that lady out of sympathy or they will do what is required, because Imo State happens to be the safest and the industrious area in the part of the southeastern region. But now it has turned to a skeleton of its own, a shadow of its own. Nigerian news gathered that Uzodinjo on Saturday officially unveiled his running mate, Chinyere Eko Maru, at a ceremony which took place in Owerri, the state capital. Uzodinjo, while revealing the reason for dumping Njoko and choosing Eko Maru, said the choice of a new running mate does not mean he has issues with the present deputy governor, Placid Njoko. The development, he continued, is due to ecumenical and political permutations. That permutations is what I just told you people now. Ahead of the governorship election in the state, Uzodinjo is hoping to retain power in the state and defeat governorship candidate of Action Alliance AA, Lincoln Ogunewe, People's Democratic Party PDP, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, Labour Party, Senator Atana Chinono, and others. While Ogunewe, Senator Anyanwu are from Imo East, Senatorial Zone, Senator Atan, Imo North, and Uzodinjo, Imo West. However, ahead of the election and the issues of insecurity, especially the burning of houses, killing of residents, underdevelopment in the rural areas, and workers' welfare have remained at the forefront or at the front burner. Enjoyment allowance. Some of my colleagues got 2 million naira. Senator Nengi Force Akpabio. Bauchi Central Senator Abdul Nengi has confirmed that some of his colleagues received 2 million naira racist allowance. Before adjourning plenary on Monday, Senate President Godswill Akpabio had informed senators that a token was sent to them for holiday. In order to enable all of us to enjoy our holidays, a token has been sent to our various accounts by the clerk of the National Assembly, Akpabio has stated. However, Nengi faulted Akpabio for making such an announcement. Appearing on Channel Television's Politics Today, Nengi said, "Nothing has come to my account yet. I heard that some people got 2 million naira, but for me, nothing yet. You will deny it? Hopefully, I will get when they tidy up things. Some of these things, if they happen, you don't broadcast it the way he did. I think it is a huge embarrassment to the Senate President as a person and to the institution of the National Assembly. The Senate President should have gone further to say what the allowance are for. How did he come out about the allowance? Who gave the allowance? Is it part of the remuneration of the Senate? I don't know what 2 million naira will do for a holiday. I find it difficult to understand what this money is for. Don't know what 2 million naira will do for a holiday. Some people are living below 100 naira a day. 100 naira is not even up to it's not even up to 0 point something cents to compare with a dollar. 100 naira, and you said what 2 million naira will do for a holiday. Nigeria, on our way down. Nigeria Kupu, a government that came into power illegally has no moral right to question a similar process. Labour Party queries President Tinubu. The Labour Party on Saturday queried Bola Ahmed Tinubu over his approach to coup in the Niger Republic. According to them, Nigerians understand that the Niger military leaders a few weeks ago took over power from the elected president, Muhammadu Bazoum. Reacting to the development in a statement released on Saturday, Labour Party warned President Tinubu against meddling in the internal affairs of Niger Republic. According to the Labour Party, there was little or no difference between how coupists in Niger took power and how President Tinubu allegedly manipulated the 2023 general elections. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, Obiora Ifo, made this claim in Abuja on Saturday. He said the Labour Party has always maintained that the process leading to any electoral activity is a lot more than what it is, than its outcome, according to. You will recall the process that led to the 2023 general election were skilled, manipulated, and rigged. A government that came into office through such illegal means does not have the moral right or justification to begin to query a similar process perpetrated outside the shores of this country. Though many Nigerians have spoken against the planned military invasion of the Niger Republic, however, Labour Party thinks that a government that is presently lacking legitimacy, having forced itself into power in a similar way the putscherists did in the Niger Republic, cannot be arrogating itself the honor to lead to Puritan forces against a sovereign nation. We believe sincerely that charity should always begin at home. The Holy Book also said that one needs to remove the lock on one's eyes before talking about a speck on another one's eyes. If elections can be wantonly manipulated, which brought about the emergence of the present government in Nigeria, then what moral justification does such government have to question similar actions such as military coup in other countries? A coup is a coup, whether by military or in a democracy. Otherwise, how does one explain a situation where the most popular candidate with the supposedly highest number of votes cast in an election is denied a pick of his popular support by another candidate whose purported victory was aided by some fraudulent government institutions? Again, the socio-economic situation in the country has so badly deteriorated to the extent that Nigeria is wallowing in an abject poverty, hunger, and unemployment at the highest rate. The poor economic policies of the government, the hike in the prices of petroleum products, and the soaring forex situation have further deteriorated the living conditions of so many people in this country. So with a country which is such an enormous crisis, thinking of waging war against another country or defending democracy is not only laughable but misconceived and misdirected, according to Obiora Ifo. Any government policy that does not have a direct bearing or effect in uplifting the living conditions and the living standard of Nigerians should not be embarked upon by the government. We already have enough crises on our hands, from insecurity, hunger, unemployment, poverty, and poor infrastructure, amongst others. I think the government has enough task to focus on rather than foot loose into internal affairs of another country or another sovereign country. Again, international law precludes nations such as Nigeria from interfering in the internal affairs of sovereign countries, and therefore, flowing from the aforesaid, it is our candid opinion that the pronouncement of government is meddling in the internal affairs of the Niger Republic is uncalled for, unwarranted, and unnecessary at this point. Nigeria cannot be playing the big brother of Africa when the people are hungry. We are a giant of Africa only in the name, but we are far from living up to that expectations. The government needs to think about Nigeria first. We have enormous challenges on our hands. The government must focus on how to restore our economy, rebuild the infrastructure, create jobs, and end killings and insecurity in Nigeria, rather than waste time, resources, energy, and in the affairs of another sovereign nation, according to Obiora Ifo. So my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, when I don't hear them, this one is coming from the horse's mouth. Okay, now here we go take do what? Now here we go take give up this broadcast. We are coming again, or we are coming back again with another blockbuster that will make your hand to shake it, that will make your ear to tingle, and to make you to marvel. Because hey, one eye, an eye for eye, according to my English people. So make gonna take this one, they jollificate and enjoy this Sunday. And I will see some of us again on my next broadcast, because my duty is to do what? Is to give you this message, and your duty is to share, like, comment, and also subscribe. That is how we are going to move this ministry forward. So in other words, have a nice day and have a nice Sunday. May the God Almighty, the anyone where they worship, make it do what? Make it do what? Make it bend down today and thank your Baba God there. And that's what it take be. So bye for now, my wonderful people. Please share this message. Let it go viral.